Welcome to Coffee and Cards. I am your host, Heather Danielle. And comment and say hi when you get on. I am ready. I have more cards on my desk area than I could count. I was going to have you guys like guess like how many card decks that I have, but I don't even know if I can count. Okay, you know what? Let's do it really quick. Let's do it. And then you guys can also see as well some of the card decks that I use. But all right, so I have this one, which is the butterfly oracle. Freaking love this one if you're into like the big major events that are happening in your life. But I also have two of them because one of them's open and one of them's not open. And then of course I have my romance deck, my tarot deck, and then of course I have my Moonology that we used last week. Moonology manifesting a deck. And let's see, what else do I have? The Dreaming Way Tarot. I got this from the Winchester House. Have you ever been to the Winchester House? It is so freaking haunted, by the way. It was so cool. I did not watch any of those investigation shows for the Winchester House. Didn't watch any of those. And I don't like that I don't like Instagram right now. Okay. I'm wearing my sweatpants and stuff. But I did not like I did not watch any investigation shows for the Winchester House. And it was really weird because it was shortly after we got there and we were in this area and I just looked over and I seen a little boy ghost run into this room. And I didn't want to say anything to anybody, because, I don't want people knowing a lot of times, that I'm a psychic and medium and stuff like that. But I was like, okay, note this because I want to see if any of the investigation videos, ghost hunters, ghost adventures, if they actually have seen this happen before too. So when I walked by, I see that there was a sewing machine inside of the room. I'm like, okay, sewing machine room. No joke. When I get home, a couple weeks later, whatever, I watched this episode of like Ghost Hunters or something, and they saw a little boy in the sewing machine room. And I'm like, oh my God, I saw the little boy. Oh my God. Right. Hello, 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 hello. Finally awake for coffee and cards. Yes. Okay. So I'm thinking that we need to do a cocktails and cards. You don't have to do a cocktail. I probably won't either. But like doing something together at like later on, and then maybe even meeting on Zoom. So let me know if that's something you're interested in as I tell you more about the card decks. Oh, this is still the same card deck. That's just the box. That's the Moonology deck. See, I told you guys I had a lot of card decks right here. My mediumship from James Van Prague. Angel Therapy. Oh yeah, and that's the butterfly deck. Energy. And then Animal Guides, just a guidebook. I don't think I have the cards here. And of course, Secrets of the Ancestors, because we've been talking a lot about ancestors lately. And of course, the ones that everybody wanted, which is the past life deck, which is funny because I think that I'm using that for this week's reading coming up on the podcast, The Spiritual AF Life, if you guys listen to that, and the past life regression, which is next week. So, is anybody coming to the past life regression thing? It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be online. Cheryl's here. Cheryl's going to be our girl that's going to walk us through a past life regression. So, yes, ancestors. Okay, that's what I'm thinking too. Oh, you couldn't find me on IG? I'm here now. Wait, yeah, I'm here. Yep, I'm on IG now. Yes, to the cocktails. I thought so. Okay, so and you're on IG. Oh, good morning, Rachel. How you doing, girlfriend? Okay, yes. All right, so let's start off with the ancestors, maybe, and then we might do a little bit of a past life kind of situation too. I asked on Instagram stories and Facebook stories if I should do past lives, goddesses, and stuff like that, and past lives one. So let me see, just as a collective, let's get our freaking juices flowing a little bit and see what comes up. Ooh, the Huntress, and it's number 20. And it says soul awakening. Okay, this is like actually freaking perfect as like what is it called? As a group reading. Let's see what it says. 70 and 71. And it says cycles are ending so that you can be renewed. You're moving towards a new era and looking back on lessons learned. The biggest thing that's coming up for me right now is if you are feeling like you should not do something or you should do something, which either way, something new, something different, this is what you're guided towards. Even if you think like, oh, well, I can't stop doing that because of money, or I can't stop doing that because so and so will get mad at me, blah 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 blah. Like, don't not do it because of those reasons. It's almost like maybe a 2.0 version of you is coming. All right, so let's see. It says this may be a season where you are analyzing your life. No joke. I was doing that yesterday. Did you guys do that at all? I started writing a journal and then I ended up being like, okay, for each area of my life, I started being like, okay, I was saying, okay, this is what I love about it. Here's how I can improve it. So if you haven't done that, that's what you need to do. Like journal it out every single area of your life, and then it's almost like you scored them and then you start working on the one with the less score. How come I can't talk today? And so for me, it used to be health. It used to be health. I hated my health, hated my health. I didn't feel like I was in shape. I was in menopause. Anybody else in menopause doing the menopause weight gain? That was freaking me, right? That's the reason why I started my bodybuilding journey. I'm freaking tired of it. So let's see what else it says. Signs and answers are being shown to you, but you must be willing to see them and believe in them. OMG, WTF. I got something to tell you, but I really want to look and see what some people are saying. Okay. Jamie's feels are so much. Yes. Yes. Okay. So I seen John Edward the other day, and he was amazing. He was great. But there was one thing that me and him, well, there's a couple of things, but me and him are polar opposites on. First off, do you know who John Edward is? He had a show called Crossing Over back in the day. Well, anyways, he was like, about signs 99% of the time, he said, or 95% of the time, it's not your past loved one. He says that 95% of the time, it is actually just coincidences and things like that. And you shouldn't believe in all of those signs because it might take away from the 5% that are actually signs from them. No, 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 no. Take them all as freaking signs so that you don't miss out on any of them. And then when you are noticing the signs, when you are believing in the signs, your past loved ones, your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors, whoever you are connecting with, they're going to be like, oh my God, she's actually freaking getting this. Let's start doing more of that. So for example, if I'm your past bestie, okay, pretend that I passed away and I'm over on the other side, and all of a sudden you start seeing numbers or whatever, then I'm going to be like, well, shit, that wasn't me. But now it's going to be me because she's paying attention to the freaking numbers. Or maybe you're paying attention to names. Maybe you're paying attention to just gut feelings or whatever it is. So no, always freaking take them as a signs. It's almost like my thing is innocent to proven guilty. They are signs until proven otherwise. I feel like I'm like, preach. Okay, Cheryl, John Edward is coming to Fort Myers. That's where I seen him for the first time in February of 2020. So maybe this is your sign that you need to see him. Maybe you'll be one of those people. I love going to mediumship gallery readings because I love like trying to piggyback off people's messages, see if my past loved ones come through. And then also I love the fact I love to like see how they get information and how good they are. And I actually have probably about my first mediumship gallery reading in person since the pandemic coming up here too in Michigan. So I'll tell you guys when that is, but I don't think that the venue has released it yet. So yeah, see so many numbers daily. Yes, 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 yes. I know. I can't believe you said that either. And you have okay, just really quick, and then we're gonna get back to this. But when I walked in and I was standing in line to go into the John Edward event, I was like, holy crap. I was looking around and I was like, there's so many spirits around here. I could freaking feel them. And they were just like, there's so freaking many. And I was like, what is going on? And then I forgot, duh, I'm coming to a mediumship gallery reading. Duh. Like, of course, all the past loved ones are going to be here. So I had to shield myself, from the spirits. I'm like, I don't need to be talking to everybody. I'm not going to be like the Long Island medium and just doing freaking, readings for everybody. I can't handle that. So then when I go into, I'm off duty, right? When I go into the venue, all of a sudden it's like I couldn't feel the spirits anymore that much, still a little bit, but I just was overcome with grief. I was like, holy crap, my heart hurt so bad. And I was looking around and I just wanted to freaking start crying because there were so many people there in such a depth of despair, of grief. And yeah, so I had to shield myself from everybody there. It took like a minute, man. But yes, that's what I'm saying. There's so many people with grief, and then you're going to freaking say like something along the lines of, don't believe in signs, because they're rare. They're not freaking rare. Yes. Okay. Oh, you'll be in Canada. Oh, that sucks. Okay. So Carrie, I got one for you. It says the loner, and it says isolation and introspection. So, and it's also number 9. So I'm not sure if you have a connection to the 9th of the month or September, but I think that that's a really good one. But I'll be honest, girlfriend is saying that, that I hate to say this because I'm not on. It's just that meditation, like meditation, spending more time in silence, that kind of thing is really, really going to open up some answers to you. Just because it's like, it's almost like they want to help improve every area of your life. And it's like you might think, and I'm not sure if this is true or not, that spirituality can only help you in one area of the life and not others. So, for example, okay, it can help me, do readings. It can help me feel better. It can make me feel like more connected to spirit and my spirit guides and stuff like that. But you don't realize that spirituality can help you with money, with finances. It can help you, with lots of the other things, making better decisions, which I think you know about that one. And so I feel like they're saying that even if you meditate just for like 5 minutes, it's really, really going to help you understand a little bit more and bring some more messages to you. And then also it says, distance yourself from petty people, dramas, and issues. I feel like you're doing that, but I also do get to being very sensitive to the news. And I got something else to say on that here in a second. But it says, the guru is within. A moment of solitude holds gems for you. This is not the time to plow forward. Take a beat and withdraw. Yeah. And so what I feel like this is talking about is just some of the things that are going on with life, a lot of the busyness and stuff like that you can go ahead and you can chill, you can come back, you can just, not worry so much. It's almost like spirit keeps on telling me this and I do not listen, but I feel like I'm getting the same message for you. And that is, you get more done by doing less. Like you need to chill, you need to reach out to spirit through like a meditation, through a guided walk or something like that. And then bam, then you're going to be good. Like they will help you with every area of your life. But it's almost like you think you know better, like me, like, no, I got to do this, I got to do that, I got to do that. But it's like, if you just chill, all of a sudden, like, you'll get freaking ideas that you didn't even think were possible. That happens to me all the time. And guess what? I still don't freaking meditate. I still don't do it. We need to have a meditation challenge, don't we? I want to have an intuition challenge, but I don't want to have a meditation challenge. Which one should we do? Should we do meditation or should we do intuition? I'm thinking intuition. But what do you guys want? Talk about piggybacking. I get a card a lot, and 9 is my birth month. Bam, this is you. That is so for you too. Okay, so Jamie said, I went to a Teresa Caputo, which is a Long Island medium reading in February, and I had a migraine on my left side for about 2 hours before the show, and I didn't think to shield myself until after I got there. I learned the hard way. Once I did, though, headache gone. Yes, because you probably were connecting to a past loved one that had that problem. And the thing is like, especially at those events too, it's like your past loved one's trying to get the freaking sign to anybody, not just the person on stage. They're freaking going to anybody because they're desperate to let their freaking family know that they're around. Okay, so good. Yes on everything. Yes. Okay. And so go ahead. Like, you never know what's going to happen, like when you tune into spirit, and especially with about like finances and money too, because they could be like, oh, okay, well, it's time to open up a freaking Etsy shop. Okay, it's time to like freaking start manifesting. They can bring money into your life in so many freaking different ways. Okay, let's see. Yes. How do you shield yourself? Okay, this is how I do it. Okay, you know what? Let's just do something different. Let's do something different. Okay. All right. So ready? In your mind's eye, picture the Wizard of Oz. Picture that Glenda the Good Witch is coming down and she has a big pink bubble. And this bubble is freaking awesome. This bubble only allows 100% love and light to come inside of its space. Once you jump inside of this bubble, you are good to go. Once you jump inside of this bubble, like, you are in your own energy, nobody else's energy, no other energy can come inside of this freaking bubble, right? All right, you got it? Mine's pink because the Good Witch is pink and everybody's going to jump in. And then now I'm going to pretend that I'm Glenda the Good Witch inside my little bubble and I'm floating up. Now, you don't have to do something like that. You just have to set the intention, right? It's all about boundaries. That's all it really is. It's about freaking boundaries, and it's about, you can pretend that you have like a cloak on. You could pretend that you're just shielding your energy. Intention is truly everything in life, including your shielding. And then your shielding is going to help you understand what it's like to be you. And then after a while, you won't have to shield because you will understand what's you and then what is other energies coming inside of your space. So just like how when I was standing in line, all of a sudden I realized, whoo, what's going in my space? But you can do a whole bunch of fun tricks. Okay. Yeah, there you go, Colleen. All right. So I think that this is for Kelly. Did you guys do it? Did you guys do my thing with me? Okay. So first off, wait, you said Kelly. Okay. So Carla said intuition. Okay. Intuition. Okay, intuition. Okay, good. I love this. Okay, because I had this idea and I already have it planned, and actually I already have it all built out. So perfect. Okay, so Kelly, what do you got? Jumbie, total disruption. What the frick is going on? Okay, so it is number 13, but I do have to say though, I get though, with you particularly, it is, you know how you say, okay, what you think about happens, you know, those kinds of things. That is what I'm picking up. That like you really need to be careful with your thoughts, just so you guys can see. Isn't that a beautiful color? All right, so let's look at this. What you think about will manifest, will become. All right, and it says here 56 and 57, which is freaking crazy because 1957 has been coming up a lot lately. I'm just curious. Kelly, do you have a connection to 1957, or is anybody else here? Because I'm really curious because this is 56 and 57 in the freaking guidebook. So this is nuts. All right, and it says ding dong. Oh my God. That is crazy because that reminds me of the Wizard of Oz, and we just did Wizard of Oz. Ding dong, the wicked dead, the wicked witch. Wow. So ding dong, the old situation is dead. Oh, I am dead. Isn't that cool? Okay. Shift happens. There's a radical change happening within you and around you. Allow yourself to cleanse the energy of the past and forge ahead. A new beginning starts now. Oh my God. Okay. And then it says here, stop living in the past, hanging on to what once was. You are the reason your life is stale. Let's go. And it says, I completely open to the sacred magic of change. You need to change things up, girlfriend. I feel like they're talking about what I've been talking about, you know, all this year too, is like a 2.0 version of your life. I also feel like a vacation too, a vacation needed. Are you drawn to like Hawaii or whatever? Because I definitely feel like that. Or if you have any kind of dreams about Hawaii, there's something there about like doing a vacation that's in like a tropical setting, more of like a resort kind of setting as well. I'm also drawn to astrology, like Saturn or whatnot. I don't know why, but I'm picking up that book too that's like men are from Mars, women are from Venus. So I don't know if this is a relationship thing too, like where you need to go off, you know, have a little bit of alone time. Um, no, Kelly's like, is there another Kelly here? Because that is perfect in my life. No, yeah, it's supposed to be for you. So just let me know about that. And I think too, what they're trying to say is like getting away from kind of problems, getting away from some kind of issues, getting away from, you know, just like, you know, sometimes you just need a reset. Sometimes you need a reset. I'm seeing butterflies as well. So it talks about past loved ones with you, you know, and then just kind of getting out of energy in order to look at the stuff around you as new energy. Definitely seeing a lot of colors, the colors of the chakras. So I would definitely just like pay attention to that, as in, I feel like healing in your future. And it's like, I don't know why, but they're showing me, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, because, you know, if this has happened or not, but for some reason, I feel like something to do with like Reiki or healing, and then you stopping Reiki and healing and stopping. So like you're Googling it or something, or you're Googling spiritual stuff and then you're stopping it. I don't know, but I feel like if you thought about doing any of those, you know, workshops, classes, little baby things, I think you should be doing it. Okay, so let me know about that, Kelly. And it was you, Kelly. Tamara says my son is in Hawaii working. That is freaking awesome. Oh my God. My past mother is born in 56 or 57. Okay. I need a reset so bad. My mom just passed away and I have a job situation. Oh, see, exactly. That's what they're saying, is that, and that the butterflies too would make sense because butterflies are normally for me a woman in spirit who has passed. And then by the way, like I do feel her coming through like a little bit, but not too much, because you said just passed, because I do feel like it's been very recent within the last few months. But she's also still emotional as well. But I don't know why, because I feel like she's saying that she gives me this feeling, if this is actually truly her, but she's giving me this feeling that like you had time to say goodbye or whatnot, and that she got really sick and then it kind of went fast, like maybe it was caught too late, you know, those kinds of things is kind of like what I'm picking up. But I really do feel like she's bringing butterflies to you. I feel like she's missing the family, something about like always having coffee or tea with them or whatnot. I'm seeing the kitchen a lot, almost like stereotypical, so to speak. And then also, like, was she like in her late 60s, 70s or something like that? Just let me know if that makes sense. But I definitely feel, because like if she was like in her 70s, and I feel like, I don't know why she's showing me younger, maybe because she wanted to feel younger, and then she's showing me the beach as well. But I feel like, I don't feel like she hung out with the beach at all. I feel like what she's saying is that she wants you to go to the beach. So let me know, okay? Rachel says, feeling like it's time to transition my job situation. No. I'm open to guidance. No. And the butterflies and my mom are resonating. Yes. Okay. Okay, so Kelly said yes, 73 and had been sick. Coffee time was our favorite together. There we go. Yeah, so she's around, but I feel like she's still really emotional because what I was picking up from her is that she loves the family so much. Like she just misses you guys so much. And it's like, you know, that if it was up to her, then she wouldn't have, you know, left you guys. Like she would still have like 10 more years, 15 more years and that kind of thing. But she is making me feel like her body was giving out on her. Like she's showing me this, like one thing after another with health kind of thing, and that she's still with you guys. So definitely keep on doing that. Like when you have coffee, put a coffee mug out for her and stuff like that. I feel like she's going to be sending you signs, but it's almost like it's still kind of too early yet. You got to go through the grieving process and that kind of stuff. But I do feel her outside a lot, like with a lot of the signs outside, which is kind of funny because I really see her like inside at the end of her life. Like, I mean, for the last couple of decades, that's kind of like how I'm picking it up. But when she was younger, she was outside a lot. So maybe you've heard story, or too, if she was outside, flowers really big. Like, cause I'm asking her if she did her own garden, and I don't feel like she did. I feel like maybe more like either like flowers or just enjoying the outdoors. So let me know how that thinks. Yeah. Oh my gosh, are you serious? So if you think that I'm connecting to your past loved one too, it could be piggybacking. Okay, so let me know. So it could be piggybacking. So what that is that spirits get together over on the other side and they come up with things that they're in common with, and then they give it to the medium so that they can go ahead and give lots of messages out there. So let me know, Kelly, how that's resonating with you. Okay, so Rachel. Okay, Rachel got number 11, which is the judge, poetic justice. Okay, so it's saying basically that, like, on really quick before I go on, Rachel, really quick. Okay, Kelly said, thank you so much. I didn't expect to get a message today. That was perfect. Yeah, isn't that nuts? It's like, yeah, just like your comments, it doesn't matter what you post or whatever. I think that, Kelly, you were just saying hi, and then I felt guided to you. My mother and my grandmother piggybacking. Okay, let me see first. Let me see. Okay, we should all go to the beach. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. Okay, so really quick, Rachel. The butterflies and my mom referencing home too. Yeah, because if it's referencing, then it's definitely saying, okay, that some of this messages is for you, because you wouldn't be like connected to it if it wasn't for you. Okay, so let's see. Again, the judge of poetic justice, Rachel. Oh my gosh, like Libras is coming up so big. I don't know why. Lots of spirituality that is coming up. It's 52 and 53 in the guidebook. So I wonder when your parents, or if you have anybody in your life that was born around that time. And it says, you are in control of your own destiny. Take responsibility for the energy you bring, who you are, and how you live your one wild and magical life. Stop making excuses. No one else is coming to clean things up. Nobody else is going to save you. Repeat. If it's going to be, it's up to me. Okay, and this is the problem. This is the problem, is because it's like you have to weigh out your options. You have to weigh out on what kind of life that you want to look back at and say that you wanted to live. And I kind of think that it goes hand in hand with the very first card that came up, which was, if you feel like guided to do something, but you don't want to do it because of money issues or whatever, then you need to realize that, maybe you should take a leap and do something that you truly love a little bit more, even though the money's not there right now, because maybe that's going to, it might put fuel into your fire so you could earn more money in that kind of situation. So when it comes to like job situations, it's like they're not going to make it very clear. And I feel like that they say too, if you are asking for signs, you're going to get signs for both options that you want to do, for all options that you want to do, because it's truly up to you at this point. It's almost like they're showing me you walking forward and then looking back. And this actually could be for everybody too. It's like looking back and seeing like, what do you want? What kind of contribution do you want to leave in the world? What do you truly want to do? Because it's up to you. Once you decide, then everything else will follow. Spirit will go ahead and bring up money and finances and abundance and happiness and everything else like that. But it's like almost like you have to make that choice first, and then everything else will follow. So I do feel too, like no matter what, you have that support behind you. I really feel spiritual. This is number 11 here, and I don't know why, but I feel like 11's really big with you. Maybe it's 1111, that kind of thing. But you're really good at a lot of things. It's almost like what legacy that you want to leave. Crap. Yep, I hear that. Yes. Okay, let me like go back to your question though, because I feel like there's something else that I need to bring up. Yes. So, okay, this is me knowing you, like how I do. When it says I feel like it's time to transition my job situation, I do feel like it's time. Yes. The butterflies and mom referencing their home too. Yeah. So it's almost like though, just knowing, and you know this too, that you don't have to do it alone, that you have spirit around there with you to help you out. Okay. And this is going to be something that I think it's going to help out everybody. So I recently wanted to take this course, this class or whatever like that. And it was like, I think it was like $200, okay, maybe $197. I really, really wanted to do it. Spirit was telling me no. Spirit was like, no, 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 no. And I'm like, but I really want to do it. And one thing that I've learned is that you should listen to Spirit, because Spirit's going to save you time, money, energy. So I was like, man, I shouldn't sign up because something might happen. Spirit's telling me no. Well, guess what ended up happening? I signed up anyways, and it was amazing. And I freaking loved it. And I am like, Spirit, I have no idea why you told me no. I freaking love it. This is the best $200 I ever spent. In fact, I'm probably going to buy more from this chick now. I freaking love it. Until I realized that if I would not have signed up in the time frame that she gave me, then the very next day she was offering people who did not take her offer like 50% off. That's the second time this happened with two different people in totally different genres, totally different categories of business. Was that she was like, here, have it half off. So I could have saved $100. So that's the reason why that Spirit told me no. And with the other one too, Spirit was like, no, don't do it. And I listened. And then sure enough, it was like a $300 course. And then the very next day, the person's like, here, you can have it for free. And I'm like, oh my God, well, thank goodness, because that saved me $300. Okay. I've been thinking about that lately too. What do I want to leave behind? And I think that you know what you want to leave behind, girlfriend. I think that you know what kind of thing you want to leave behind. Yes. Okay. I'm not sure who this is for because I'm looking at sorry Instagram. I love you. Colleen, Michelle, and Carrie is really what I'm feeling right now. And this is number 42, and it is Miracles in Motion, Mother God. So whatever kind of stresses that you're going through right now, like non-assurance and that kind of thing, I feel like there's miracles around you, and miracles can happen in many different ways. Number one thing is you have to freaking believe in miracles. That's the reason why in the Rise into Your Power group on Facebook, every single Monday is Miracle Monday to help freaking remind you that miracles happen. But sometimes miracles aren't just big, huge thing like Jesus is coming, right? Miracles are small, little things, all right? It's the seeing those number synchronicities. It's seeing, the signs from the past loved ones. It's about freaking keeping and having the faith, okay? So that is the first thing. The second thing too is I feel like goddess energy coming forward, as in, you really have to, what is the words? Like you really have to own your power, and you really have to feel like I could create my own freaking destiny. So no matter what it is, like as I think that there was a couple of issues that each three of you guys were having, like, okay, there's a money issue, there's a life purpose issue, there's a, past loved one issue, like, are they with me? And it's almost like owning up your power so that you could go ahead and create awesomeness in each area of those things. So like Carrie, like I know that you were going through like, is this issue not going to get resolved or not with like the chicken pen money and stuff like that? I'm not sure if anything has happened since then, but it's like almost like, yeah, you can freaking manifest it. Go ahead. Not only can you do that, but it's like own that freaking power. Like you have a freaking lot of power right now. And instead of doubting yourself, which is just conditioning from the past that they're telling me, it's like almost like, I'll just be honest with you, Carrie. This is Carrie with a Kerri. What I am picking up is that, and I could be totally wrong, but it's almost like you had support growing up, but the little bit of things that people said to you, like, oh, like don't do that, don't do this or whatever like that, it really just like conditioned you more than you think. It almost like made you think about other people and what they think instead of what you think, even though you think like maybe you had some stability growing up a little bit. But I'm definitely picking that up. But I feel like yes, everything is going to come forward, but I also feel too a really big spiritual side of yourself that needs to be nurtured. And then I'm also seeing peacocks too. So I don't know what the peacock symbolism is, but definitely feeling that. Definitely feeling too is okay. Did you do it in the Spiritual AF Academy, Carrie, which is the birth chart thing? Because I feel like that might not go as in detail as you need, but there's definitely a lot of freaking energy there. And then also with Colleen. As soon as I connected to you too, did you resonate with anything that I said about Kelly's mom? Because there's very a familiar energy there when I try to bring in your mom, and then also your brother to your. But I have a question: like, how old was your brother when he passed? Because I'm not getting like little brother vibes, like because I'm getting like more like 40s or 50s or something along those lines, unless that's how old he would be now. But I'm getting a little bit older, so let me know about this. So let me see. Okay, so Carrie said we were given the final no on building it on Friday. So because I was getting you can manifest it, and you're getting a final no. I don't know if there's like an appeal or something like that. I don't know what else. There's still something else there to where it's almost like don't take no for an answer. Okay, so like almost like you just got told no. There's no money. They're not going to do it. All that stuff. Don't take no for an answer. There's other ways around this. And by owning your power, manifesting it, you'll be able to bring it up. Okay? So it's so funny too, because it's like, no, Heather, that didn't happen. That's wrong. I'm not getting that's wrong. I'm getting like, especially with that goddess energy, bringing it up. Like you can do it. Um, Okay, yes. Okay, awesome, Colleen. Let us know. That was spot on with me growing up, and peacocks were my grandmother's thing. Yes, yes, yes. And the birth chart in the academy. Yes. There is one more option that my husband has come up with, but now it's a hope prayer, literally. Okay, so everybody, let's just hope and pray for Carrie's thing. Okay, so send good energy and vibes for Carrie's thing. There was one more option. May the option work out because I feel very, very strongly about it. So just let's pray for that little miracle for you. Okay. He was the middle child of 62. Okay. I didn't want to go that old because I was a little like apprehensive because usually I'm like, oh, you know. He was a middle child, but where are you at that in that, Colleen? Oh, not yet, Michelle. No. I was connected to like all three of you guys separately. Okay. All right. So just let me know about that, Colleen. Anything else? Let me see if I can get just a little bit of something. Let me pull this card for your brother. All right, let me see. Oh, look at that, Colleen. It says we are connected. It says we are soulmates, just so that he knows that. I don't know. I don't feel like you guys that close, like a soulmate kind of situation. But I could be wrong. But look at that. It says believe in yourself. You can do it. So he's around. It's making me feel like not being able to like move around a lot near the end or whatever, or always sitting in a couch or in a chair or something like that. I don't know if that was like his typical thing or if that's just what happened, once he got sick or whatever, because I'm feeling a lot in my chest and then going down to my stomach. So I almost feel like spreading. So let me know. Oh, you're the baby? Okay, so he's older. Okay. So yeah, so he's older than you. Okay. So much of what you've been speaking about is what I heard earlier. It feels like validation. I'm getting the message correctly. Yes. All right, so let me know, Colleen. And then I got to finish up with Michelle really quick because Michelle's like, Heather. Okay, it says the matriarch, sacrifice and self-reflection. Oh, no, the martyr. Sorry, the martyr. Okay. All right. So really quick before I go on to Michelle's, Carrie says, thank you. And you're welcome, no problem. That touched me. It made me cry happy tears. Yes, I feel a little more at peace now. Yes. It's like, bring that power. You got this. And it's like, even if that, I just keep on getting don't take no for an answer. Go ahead and do this. Okay. It's so funny. I'm in like this group too, and everybody's like launching their businesses and stuff like that. And they're like, now we wait. No, don't wait. Don't wait. So that's kind of the thing I get for you, Carrie. Don't wait. There are freaking options. Ask Spirit to bring them towards you. And we're going to ask our Spirit guides, past loved ones, and angels, and especially Carrie's, to be with her, to be able to bring in those new ideas, to have it go seamlessly, and to help her out. We're going to make this happen. Head injury. Oh, then I wonder if that's him then, Colleen. So when I brought your mom in, and then there's a guy here, so I don't know, is your dad passed? Because this person did not show me like head or instant hit or anything like that. This one seemed like more like a homebody sitting in a chair, watching TV a lot, like almost like the old man set in his ways, that kind of thing. So let me know, because it might not be your brother. It might be somebody else that's coming in. Okay, so really quick, so don't be the martyr, Michelle. That's what's coming up for you. Don't be the martyr. It says sacrifice and self-reflection. Okay, let me see what this says for you. It's number 12, and in the guidebook, it's 54 and 55. And it says, put it all on hold, Michelle. There's a difference between letting go and giving up. You are feeling trapped, stagnant, or stuck in the moment of uncertainty. The solution is to let go. But how, right? While healthy sacrifices may be necessary, it may not seem like it. But when you look back, it will all make sense. What if you did the opposite of what you're supposed to do right now? Yes. Okay. Just really quick though, sorry for being ADD. 1 second, Michelle. I just have to talk about what Colleen said. Colleen said, yes, dad passed from colon cancer. That makes sense. Died at home in hospice because the colon cancer probably metastasized, correct? Because that's why I was feeling it like in the chest coming down and stuff like that. So I feel like he had that hard time breathing. That feels right. That feels more like dad. And I'm just curious too, how old was he when he passed? And then there's something else. Oh yeah. So now back to you, Michelle. Sorry about that. But 100%, like I feel like they're saying to like just chill. I want to say just chill, but then I feel like you need to take action. I'm feeling the Hanged Man with this card. With the Hanged Man is talking about you're not seeing things clearly, a little bit more pessimistically. I just feel like they're trying to break you out of some kind of cycles and that kind of thing. So that's the reason why it's almost like it's almost like you're like the Energizer Bunny. You're going, and they're trying to like stop you so that like you're not that toddler making a mess in the room. I feel like you need to do some journaling because I feel like they're almost like, where do you want life to be? What do you want to experience? What has gone right? What has gone wrong? What kind of people do you really need in your life? Because that's the biggest thing that they're coming up to me right now. And they're saying is that you need to have like spiritual, good people in your life. And for some reason, I feel like all you have is like coffee and cards. I don't know if that's correct, but you need to be spending more time in those places with those people because I do feel like you have some energy vampires around you, and also really big empath as well. So making sure that you're talking about that, like you're taking care of yourself. I'm also seeing those silk things too. So I don't know if you know this, but psychic and mediums, a lot, I don't have any around me right now, but psychic and mediums, they usually wear like a silk around their head and stuff like that, and that is for keeping out like spirits, or like bad spirits and that kind of thing. So maybe that's something else you need to do. Seeing a lot of roses, and I feel like these roses are coming from a loved one in spirit. I feel like it's a female, very connected with flowers. So I feel like this person, again, so I wonder if she was piggybacking on that last one, but I feel like this person grew their own stuff, whether they're food or flowers or something like that, but definitely feel connected outside. And I don't know too if they lived on like a lot of land or just like a lot of acreage or something along those lines, or even when they were growing up, that's how they did. But I definitely feel connected with that. Oh my gosh, Michelle says I'm wearing a silk scarf right now. That's the reason why. Yes, I freaking love it. Okay. Okay, really quick. Okay. And Colleen said, spread to the liver. Okay, there you go. And he had COPD, I think. Yes, he was 79. Oh, right. My other brother, mom died of lung cancer. That brother was 45. Oldest child. Ooh, okay. Okay. I think my mother is still piggybacking. Yes. And so listen to the message, because that's what I do. Anytime that I think that my loved ones are piggybacking, I still listen to the message. Oh, right. Yes. JC in the house. How you doing, JC? Yeah, we're having to create nicknames of people inside of the academy because we have like a lot of girls with the exact same name, Okay. I don't know anyone who had their own land. My dad used to grow food on the fire escape because we lived in the city. Okay, so I wanted to be a great grandparent. Okay, so think about that. And just really, and it doesn't mean that they own their own land. It's that they're showing me like a big, ginormous backyard. And the fact that you live in the city tells me, okay, so this is somebody different, or something along those lines. Like, because you wouldn't have that big backyard in the city. But I'm almost getting like the whole like big backyard, that you'd have like the clothesline maybe. Like she didn't show me that, but I'm just saying that that's kind of the vibe I'm getting. Not necessarily like was a farmer, so keep that in the back of your mind, because it could also be like a grandparent too, or great grandparent, because I did felt older when they passed. Okay. Let me see, who is this for? Oh, this is for JC. Okay, really quick, JC, 1 second. It says, Michelle said, I'm definitely alone and I never knew any of my grandparents or great grandparents. Ooh, so that would be really cool if you learned about them and then it went ahead and it coincided with what I just got. Yes. Carrie said she may be reaching out really strong right now since it's the poultry farm was hers and she knows I'm stressing over it. Oh my God. Yes. For one sure. Okay. I think the energy is higher because you're standing. Yes. I've actually had like mediums come in the circle before in like the psychic development circles, and they would stand because they're like the energy like flows up, let's see. I noticed a second Joanna. She's probably been here longer inside of the academy. Oh yes. Maybe. Oh yes. I think that she's like one of the founding people inside of the academy. Michelle said, I've always wanted my own backyard. Ooh, girlfriend. I think that you can get it. Okay, sorry for this, JC. My grandpa had a good sized backyard and grew his food. See, I'm just saying, like it's piggybacking going on. Definitely pay attention to the messages that you're getting from it. So whatever I said about Michelle in the message, that's going to be for you too. It says Root of Fire, JC. And it says risk it all, and it's number 23. I don't know why, but I feel like this is talking about relationships, so like going all in with all the love, everything else. Wait, JC, are you who I think you are? Isn't that the reason? Are you married? Okay. Do you have a relationship? because for some reason I might get you confused with somebody else, but the person that I know just got married. So that's what I'm asking. But anyways, it says number 76 and 77 in the guidebook. And it says, yes, you can make it happen. It is safe for you to feel beyond your usual limits. Embrace your personal freedom and follow your passion. Be curious. Oh, it's that one. No, it's a different person. Sorry. Okay. So I thought that you were somebody else, Jen. JC, but I do call you JC. Okay, anyways, if you're an advocate for social issues or an activist, let your voice be heard. You can make a difference. You know what I'm talking about. All root and plant spirits are messengers. The root fire, also called African dream root, is an indication to move ahead. This plant cester wants you to explore your passions with enthusiasm. And then it says, I am passionate about taking my next steps. And it says, stop tiptoeing. Your ancestors were brave in the ways that you cannot even imagine. Acknowledge your lessons of courage within your own journey. Yes. Okay. I don't know why, but I'm hearing that thing like go big, go home. I feel like, a lot of the things that you've been doing, they might make you happy and stuff like that, but it's still playing too small. I don't know. There's something that we are leaving things on the table, like something that you're really passionate about. I don't know if it has to do with Doug or what, but definitely feeling that. I'm also being drawn to the month of May as well, which is really funny too, because it's number 23. So my husband was born in May, 23 is his birthday. So this is kind of freaking weird. Yes. Anything else that is coming up? I don't know why, but I just feel like they're saying that this is a time for you to concentrate on you. And it's really funny too, because if I go to try and get anybody in spirit, I feel more female coming in for you. More of like a, I'm not sure if this is like an aunt or somebody that is like an aunt, but definitely feeling an aunt energy with you that's like really, really like no bullshit, like tell it like it is kind of situation. Definitely feeling that. I'm also feeling like a T name around you. So I'm not sure if that's like not Tina. Yeah, I don't know what the name is, but I feel like a T. May 24th is my daughter's due date. Oh my God. That is freaking cool. I forgot totally 100%. So I wonder if that's a female energy or like a grandparent of hers coming through and those kinds of things. So I wonder, let us know if it's the 23rd when the baby comes, but definitely feeling that. And knowing that too, no. But I feel like Spirit's talking to you about more long-term than short-term. I feel like they're more talking about going ahead and doing something that you love within your heart long-term. But I feel like with the family situation, everything is going to be good. I know it sounds kind of weird, but that's what they're saying. But I feel like they want you to take more chances, personally speaking. Okay, she says it makes sense. Okay, as long as that makes sense. Oh my gosh, I love this. 2 plus 3 is 5. May is the 5th month, so potentially 5/5. Ooh, I love it. Okay, let me see. Ooh, creature of earth, take charge. So that's definitely for you, JC. But then for all of us, that's what we have to do. So we have to take charge of our own life and don't let life live us. Oh my God, look at the time. We're going to have to do pick a card. And so if you wanted past lives, then maybe I'll do past lives next week. And we'll do that. I'm manifesting. Wait. I'm manifesting a backyard so I can drum and chant to my heart's desires. Tamara. That is freaking awesome. Oh, you guys, I'm not liking this right now because I totally feel like we're going to get some of the same cards for pick a card. Hopefully I'm wrong. Let's see. Okay. So who do you think the male was, my brother or your dad? I feel like it was your older brother, and then I feel like your dad coming forward. Does that make sense? So, but I really feel like your dad energy was really, really big because I feel like they were saying that your dad and your mom were like together. Doesn't mean the other brothers aren't around, but for some reason, dad is really wanting to come forward. But I wonder if your dad passed first and that's the reason why, because he's been gone longer. I'm not sure if that's the case or not, but just that's kind of like what I'm thinking, logically speaking. Make sure you have good neighbors though. Yes. Did you hear that, Tamara? JC said, make sure you have good neighbors. Okay, so as I'm reading the comments, I want you guys to choose A, B, or C. A, B, or C. That's going to bring the message that you need to hear the most. Even confirmation of a message you already got. My mom passed away May 20th, and her birthday was January 23rd. Still piggybacking. Oh my fucking gosh. Oh, your mom passed first? Okay. Yeah, I was just wondering why your dad would come in right with your mom. So that's what I was thinking. Like maybe that's it. That wasn't like psychically or anything like that. because I wasn't like tuned in because I kind of like pushed them aside. Brother, mom, dad, brother. Okay. We have 13 acres in the woods in New York. Okay. Woo. Okay. A and B. All right. Are you ready? Set. So, spirit guides, past loved ones, angels, ancestors, intergalactic guides, who's ever with us right now to help us for our highest good, please help draw our attention to the card that's going to be a message that we need to hear the most today. If you could just please have the information come through clearly and concisely and that we can understand. If you could just please help us feel in our hearts that this card is for us. Please help us draw our attention to the card A, B, or C. C, B, or A. And we just want to thank everybody for being here today, and then also all of our past loved ones, angels, and spirit guides for being here as well to help us out. So A, B, or C? Rub your hands together. A, B, or C. I have like nothing, you guys. It's like dead. It's like dead. Oh, he probably wanted to be with mom. Okay, there you go. B immediately. Okay. All right. I guess I'm listening to all of them because none of them are coming through for me. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do too. I'm just gonna go through and whichever one comes up. And do you notice how I don't give you guys a lot of time? That's because I don't want you to have a lot of time. I don't want you to have a lot of time. Oh my gosh. Really quick too. The Academy people on Thursday, freaking animal communicators coming in to talk with us. So she's going to teach and she's going to show us tips and tricks and stuff like that for communicating with past and alive animals. So let me know if you want to join the Academy or whatever, because then I can give you the deets. But if you're already in the Academy, make sure you RSVP because I cannot wait. Okay. Yes, she's from the UK too. So that's the reason why I think it's at like 4 o'clock. Obviously, replay's instantly available. But I told her like teach us for 30 minutes and answer our questions for like 30 minutes. So yeah, Colleen, it would be perfect for you. So yeah, shoot me a message. I know I can't wait. Kelsey, yes, Carrie, yes. Okay. Yes, I must RSVP. Yeah, you totally need to. Like and like it says, right after the instantly a replay is available. So I can't wait because I can't talk to live pets. So that's the one that I like. Past pets I can do, but not live ones. So yeah, shoot me a message and then I'll talk to you guys. Okay, so card A is the patriarch, unapologetic, and it is number 4. So first off, I feel like there's a patriarch of the family that's trying to get through to you, trying to say hi. So I wonder too, Colleen, like this could be your dad if you chose card A, or maybe if you didn't, but if you didn't choose card A. But I definitely feel a lot of strong male energy from the other side reaching out for card A. So if you are card A people, you really need to utilize the men that are past in your life, okay? Because they really want to help you. It's almost like you don't have to work as hard because they're behind the scenes also helping you. And it's like even if like if they were good at business, then they're going to be good at helping you with your business. If they're good at money, vice versa. But also if they sucked at something in life, then they can still help you out with it because it's like they know a little bit more now. If they were people and they didn't have their shit together and stuff like that, they might be making things up to you. So that is really, really big. And I feel like the number 4 is coming up, which of course it could be April, the 4th of the month, if that resonates with you. But I really, really do feel like they're talking about the 4 is coming up because they want you to set a foundation. They want you to have foundational security with money and also within yourself. There's something really big with going ahead and looking inwards and undoing some of the crap that happened when you were growing up, some of the crap that you were conditioned to, and it may or may not have been because of this person. Okay. So just kind of know that you might be changed a little bit inside because of this person that's also on the other side, but they're also trying to help you as well. I'm also seeing the number 3 and then like a little bit of a 4. So I don't understand that. So 3 is about expansion. So I don't know if there was like 3 kids involved or there's 3 people, but 3 is also about expansion. It's number 38 and 39 inside of the guidebook. And I just want you to say, whoever is popping into your head, go with that, because all of a sudden I'm like, oh, okay, I don't resonate with this at all. But then all of a sudden my father popped in my head, but my father is alive. So even if this person is alive that you're thinking about, that's okay. You can take that. It says, I don't know why I'm like pointing over here. It's very, very freaking weird. Okay. It says, this ancestor may also come forward when the authoritative energy around you is overpowering you. My dear one, stand up straight and own your power. Okay. And it says here, I owe no apology for walking in my power. And then it says don't be rigid, controlling, or undisciplined. This can show up as a wounded healer That's what I just talked about. Or a petty tyrant energy. Neither extreme is good for who you really are. And it says you will achieve what you set out to do. The patriarch steps up to remind you that you are the leader of your own life. Things are more stable and secure than you think. Your fears are lying to you. You have the wisdom that that situation requires. So whatever kind of situation and things like that that you want to change in your life, they're like literally reminding you that you have the power. So patriarch, men, masculine energy, okay, because this is what this is coming up. It's about taking action, about taking the action. Anything else that is coming up? Definitely seeing animals as well. Really, really big. I'm also seeing a goat. So, you know, goat, like the greatest of all time kind of situation. I think that is coming up. So let me see. Oh my gosh, yes, the replay of the last circle in the academy only had 4 minutes. Why in the world did that happen? So far, Kajabi said that they can't restore it. Why? That sucks. Kelsey said, Helpy and I are listening. Immediately, I thought of my grandpa Jack, and my husband said it's Jack. Oh my God, that's freaking crazy. And then let me see. It says, oh my God, I felt my grandfather while you were giving a reading, and his date of birth is 4-4. He passed 4-3. That's the 4 and the 3. See how freaking cool this is? That's resonating so much. Yes, my uncle and father, 4 is my favorite number. Yes. That's okay if you didn't pick it, because like look at me and Carrie. We're going AWOL today. You know, we don't have, you know, any rhyme or reason. Oh my gosh. And then let's see, my grandfather was born in 1938. He was good with money, which I need help with. Bam! That's your message. My brother-in-law, his birthday is 4-4. Awesome. I had dramatic wreck on 3-3. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, Joanna. And my anniversary was the next day, 3-4. Yes. So then I wonder what is going on anniversary-wise. Like maybe it's with your ex or whatever can help you. Like even if he's still here, maybe something that you learned from the relationship. Carrie said, my mother caused most of my childhood trauma. My husband is the one that has to deal with healing process. I've been going through from it. Yes. So maybe she's referencing to that. Yes. And I did that too. Yes. Mic drop. My dad was a patriarch. We had 3 kids in the family, but 1 passed as a baby. 4 kids. There you go. He passed, Joanna. That makes sense because then he's over on the other side, asking you for help and not asking for help, wanting to help you, you know, especially if he owes you one. Dude. I love the energy right now. Okay, you guys ready for B? I'm starting to feel B now. I'm starting to feel B. I want to take B. I want to take B. Are you ready? Okay. I'm just praying that it's not a card that we already brought up. Ooh, Shaman, trust the path. And it's number 5. Freaking love this. So if you chose card B, I hate to say this, but it's literally saying, you know, trust the path, trust the process, trust everything that's happening. Okay. I feel a lot of spirit guides around you. So several spirit guides around you. And also I feel like they're a lot male as well, because I feel like you need to take action in different areas of your life. So it's almost like, kind of like what I said before, kind of like taking a freaking life makeover. But I also feel too, there's something about shamanism, which I'm going to bring on somebody to talk about shamanism inside of the. You guys, I just love this so much. Guess what number it is in the guidebook? No, it's not 316. I just felt like, okay, I really need to listen to this message. Remember I said B was mine? Okay, it's number 40 and 41, which is freaking amazing because I'm 40. I'm going to be 41. Okay, so shamanism. All right, so, okay. It says setbacks are a part of your growth. You're trying to figure out what to do. Yes. Are you trying to figure out what to do? I'm trying to figure out what to do. Let me know if you're trying to figure out what to do, because this next sentence better tell us what to do. Okay? Let's see. Their answer is, here we go. This is the answer. This is drum roll. The answer is, do the right thing. I knew that was going to happen. Do the right thing. You are way more than the present moment. There is a spiritual solution for every challenge. You have the need for every structures and guidance you usually run away from. You are on a path, my beloved. You are trying to fit into a group, but you naturally stand out. Traditional structures are your friend in this moment. In other words, don't rock the boat. Okay, really freaking quick. Does anybody else feel that way? Like where it's like you try to fit in so much, but then you always stand out. You're always the one that something is happening to, or something is going on, or you always grab the attention. I don't always try to freaking grab the attention, guys. It just freaking comes freaking naturally. And anything that I've ever done, cheerleading, I freaking just was like, next thing I know, I'm being held up and carried away by people in the gym, and it's like even in a bad way too. I'm showing up at Starbucks, and I look like crap, so I don't want anybody to see me. And the next thing you know, like there's a catastrophe because the barista like spills the coffee like all over me or whatever. And so then everybody's like looking at me. So I wonder if you guys have that problem. I'm just kind of curious. And then JC's no, sorry, Travis said I picked B. Shamanism is something I'm really interested in. That would be awesome for the academy. Yes, I'm gonna make it happen. So I forgot who's coming in. Oh, the Star Seed Mission Girl is coming in for May. So maybe in June I'll go ahead and have somebody on shamanism. Yes. Oh my God. And I'm an introvert. That always happens to me. Yes. And then who said I don't like structure? That is me too. Tamara. Yes. Exactly. And it's because we are born to stand out. I don't like doing things to where it's just me. Like even with this, I don't understand that you guys can see me, but I feel like we're a group. Like if we were inside, yeah, you guys would pay attention to me, but I like creating that community. It's not just me. And so the same thing with any kind of like sports activities and stuff like that. I don't want a sport that is just like me out there. Like I don't like playing baseball because then it's like everybody has it on me. Eyes are on me when I'm at the bat. But cheerleading I like because it's a group sport. Volleyball I like because it's a group sport. But the next thing you know, Heather's just getting pushed out there all by her lonesome, and that sucks. So let's see what it says. I honor my own beautiful path and connection to the divine. Fight the powers that be, but get clear. Are you rebelling for the sake of rebelling or rebelling against what you're supposed to be doing? It says sometimes we can be a rebel without a cause. You are overly dependent or exterior validation. Like, do you need a lot of exterior validation? Sometimes I do. And it says you want to know what this one thinks and what that one thinks. Sometimes, yeah, I do. Sometimes I do. I've gotten a lot better with that. But this is literally talking about that you're going to have to do the things that you don't want to do. That's kind of what sucks, or the thing that you're reluctant to do. So if you are the only one that thinks a certain way, whether it's inside of your relationship or with your family, and you think that you should invest in this, or maybe you should go do this, or maybe you should do whatever, then that's what you feel like you freaking should do. So if you're feeling stuck or whatever like that, then you need to like honor yourself, your own path, and what you really feel is right inside of like your gut, inside of your soul. I don't know if that's really helpful to people, but dude, that's what I'm freaking picking up. And then I don't know what this is, but it's really standing out. Do you see that little thing there? That's really standing out. Here you go. Do you see that right there? This thing here? What is that? It's some kind of cross or something, isn't it? Why are you why are you power training if you don't want to be in the spotlight then? Oh, yeah. Okay, that's something a little bit different. Like I don't want to to me it's a little bit different. I'm doing that for like self thing. In fact, like I'm not going to have like my family and my friends there. I don't want them seeing me. JC is saying, hey, is it JC? Yeah. Why are you doing bodybuilding if you don't want to be in the spotlight? Because you're definitely in the spotlight because you're in a little itsy bitsy bikini showing off your body in front of like a whole bunch of people. But yeah, that's a good point. I never thought about that. Thanks a lot. Now I probably don't want to do it. No, I want to do it because I want to like prove to myself. I'll just be honest with you. Another reason why that I'm doing the bodybuilding thing is because I hope my husband's not watching this. I never got to have like the wedding day where you're so beautiful and like everybody's like, oh my God, she's so gorgeous. I never got to have that. And so to me, the bodybuilding thing is the next best thing. And it's even better too. And then it's also the prove as well. It's like, man, even if you get older, like a lot of bikini bodybuilders are older, 40s, 50s, even like 60s and stuff like that. And then it's like, yeah, I really wanted to show people and myself too that best of my years of my life are ahead of me and not gone. I didn't get to have like the 20-year-old me where I was hot and I was wearing all these cool clothes. I always felt insecure. So I'm like, I want to change that. And that's the reason why I'm doing that. I need to start charging for readings and haven't putting it off. Yes. Contact me ASAP. I will help you. Okay, let's see. Egyptian Ankh is an Egyptian tree of life. Okay, yes, we need to figure out what in the world that means. Okay, I just realized my dad was on her left and she kept pointing towards the Eiffel Tower. I went to Paris as an exchange student for a year. Yes, my dad borrowed the money to send me. So cool. Oh my God, did you guys hear that? That was your dad. I knew it was your freaking dad. That is so cool. Did you see this? That is so freaking cool. Okay, and Colleen, I just have to tell you that like I didn't know why I was doing this. Remember? I was like, why am I doing this? I've never done that before. Why am I being like, that's so odd. So I feel like 1000% like that was your dad. I knew, I had a feeling. I was like, I don't know if that's your brother. You're in tears now. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Okay. Anyways, so the Egyptian Ankh is symbolic of life. This is what it is. You need to take your life inventory if you chose card B. You need to freaking take that inventory, and then you need to figure out what legacy that you want to leave behind. Kind of like what we already talked about a little bit, but we're got to be like, hey, you got to do that. And whatever it is that makes you feel right, feel good, to where you're not running away from things, but you're running towards it, will be a little bit better. You've got to do whatever it is that you're uncomfortable with. My God, I feel like I'm about to like I'm about to quit all my jobs and go off and travel the world. But I'm not even sure if I would want to do that. So I got to figure out what we want. Card B people, figure out what you want. Okay, so Randy also says the Ankh meaning eternal life and reincarnation. I have it tattooed on your ribs. Ooh, that is so cool, Randy. And that's a sign too. Michelle said, I've been wanting to start a wrestling podcast for 2 years now. And I think this is saying to trust my spirit guides and just do it. Yes. I have been worried about people listening, the quality of my voice, but I think B is telling me to do it. Yes. Go back and listen. Like not some guy, he's awesome, right? But it was like, hey, I'm sorry to listen to your podcast from the beginning. In the beginning of my podcast, it sucked. And every time that I had sent it out to have somebody else professional to edit it, they sucked at it too. And now I'm like, you know what? Sometimes my quality in my podcast, it sucks. But you know what? The people who are meant to listen to it will still listen to it, even though the quality sucks. And I thank you guys very much for still doing that, because I'm at my wit's end, but whatever. So you should do it, Michelle. Okay. And Colleen said, good tears. My dad and I booked a trip to Egypt together. Oh my God. He brought me here today. Did you, okay. Are you guys tracking the Colleen situation with her dad, the Eiffel Tower, the Egyptian thing? Colleen, your dad is so 1000% here. I'm so happy that you came. And I 1000% believe that he guided you here today. I'm so happy. Oh my gosh, I'm glad that you love the podcast. I'm so sorry for people who are card C people. I'm getting distracted. Okay, Lynn said, way cool. Okay, you are. Hey, can I leave a testimonial somewhere? Oh my God, on my Google thing, that would be awesome. I had to turn them off. I'll send it to you, Colleen. Thank you. That would help me out. Yeah, so reviews definitely really help me out, but I had to turn them off on Facebook because of scammers and spammers. Okay, so yeah, I'll send you that. Thank you very much. And it says here, number 7, a very spiritual number for card C people. And it says the monarch, victorious. Ooh, I freaking love this. So first off, with the card Z people, it seems like whatever that you're going through that you have a problem with, it's going to come out the other side. Good. I'm literally hearing that phrase. What is it? Things are happening for you and not to you. That I feel like you're going to be okay. Like, don't worry, it's going to work out. It's number 44 and 45 in the guidebook, and it says you will overcome this challenge. You are loved, you are protected, you are supported, and your hard work is paying off in a big way. Your vision is meeting your drive. Call your power back to you now and move forward. There is no need to be uncertain. You are on the right path. So if you need to hear that, you are on the right path. It says, but your confidence and determination are needed. Take charge. Picture you rowing in a chariot heralded by sphinxes. You are regal. Oh my God, and they're talking about the monarch is deputed, the Egyptian queen who was crowned king in her own right. She wore a beard to signify that she was as powerful as any man. There is failed attempt to erase her from history. So if you're card C people and you feel like you're unappreciated because like you're a girl, or because you think this way or you think that way, it's like, no, you got to own your power, own even your flaws too. And then it says, I have royalty in my DNA. I have no idea why the frick is saying that. Wake up, buttercup. You are unmotivated and lacking in willpower and focus. Is that true? Okay, it says, how do you expect things to be going? When lack of motivation is combined with overconfidence, a mess is straight ahead. And I feel like that's going to be for some people too, but it's saying that, you know what? things are going to go good, but in other areas of your life, you really, really need to take a stance and keep on going and moving. I really feel a connection to Egypt specifically in card C people. I would definitely keep an eye out for the month of July or also the 7th of the month. And it's really, really funny because it's like the cards go in 4, 5, and 7. So it goes like in this order. So saying that there is a lot of progress. And then the card C people, you might be a little bit more ahead of us than some of the other ones. And what I mean by that, in like the challenges that you are having in life. And I also feel really drawn to the people's bodies in card C. So definitely that's going to be like your number one thing is going to be taking care of your health, being a little bit proactive as well, doing your own research and things like that on things that are good for you, not good for you to take, medicines and those kinds of things. And then I'm also seeing the moons as well. So definitely taking advantage of the new moon cycles, the full moon, or just knowing that you are, what is it called, sensitive to those kind of things. And I'm also seeing a lot of animals as well in the card C people. So if you have like past pets and past animals and stuff like that, just know that they're trying to come up to you. I actually don't feel any of them coming in right now, but doesn't mean that they aren't. There's a freaking lizard coming in though. That's really weird. Like I feel like it's a Savannah monitor lizard. Because it feels like a little bit bigger to me. It doesn't feel like a gecko. I feel like it's a Savannah monitor or something a little bit bigger coming on my left side. But even though it's on my left side, I really kind of feel like maybe it was a male, but just to let me know. And then I feel like it's been a while. It's been a while since they passed, but that's the only thing that's coming forward. But I feel a lot of pets, animals. So definitely you need to come to Thursday's animal communicating thing too, to learn how to talk with them and also your living pets. Whew, let's see what's going on. Oh, Colleen said every single card had a message for me. That's why I couldn't pick one card. Yep. Lack of motivation right now. Yep. My lack of structure. So much coming from today's readings. I'm going to have to go back and watch a replay. Okay, Carrie, I'm going to have to reread all of this again because I feel like all of them resonate with me as well. I chose C. I'm 44, turning 45 this year. Oh my God, I was raised to believe that I'm a female. I'm not because I'm female. I'm nothing. I pulled cards yesterday, and it was about focus. My anniversary is July. Thank you, Spirit. Yes, at HD. Yes, today was on fire. Today was on fire. That walk did me good beforehand. I think our ancestors were definitely picking off of each other for sure. These cards have been spot on. I have 5 huskies, a Yorkie, 2 cats, so many animals that have passed. Yes, that is crazy. You were talking about the animals coming through. My kitty came up to me and wanted some love. Yes. I didn't pick C, but totally fits. C resonates with hubby and myself. So crazy. Our dog pass appeared in our baby's ultrasound picture. Yes. Did you guys see that? I know you posted in the academy. I wonder if you should post it in the Rise and Power group so everybody can see it. Also, we have a past life together in Egypt. That is mind blowing. My legacy will be memories I made with others and the love I leave behind. Yes. Oh my gosh. Although sometimes I think I'm crazy. I swear because pets speak to me. I can't wait for Thursday. Yes. And Carrie said I'm 44 and hubby's birthday is in July. Yes. I'm sitting down to make my vision board now. My vision board, I created it using Instagram stories, just for the template. And then I saved it to my phone. And now it's my backdrop of everything that I want to accomplish this year. So I made a vision board just for this year because I'm trying to manifest everything on that vision board first and then move on to some of the cooler things. You have a Yorkie too? Oh my gosh, yeah. So definitely, first off, if you want information on how to join the academy so you can come to the animal communicating class, just reach out to me. And then thank you very much, Colleen, for wanting to leave me a review. I'll put it in the comments too if you guys want to leave me a review because I would absolutely freaking love it. It would help me out a lot. And then I love you guys. I love you guys so much. So I will see you guys next Sunday. Yes. I hope you guys had so much fun. Oh, yes. All right. Talk to you guys soon.